Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're back with Tormented Souls 2. Okay. So I have a true gamer confession. Okay? Hope you're ready for this. My study of this game since I played last has indicated that this is an extremely difficult game. And so rather than force you guys to watch me have to continually pussyfoot my way around constantly and try to kite out every single encounter, I started a new playthrough on little baby man mode. So we are going to be playing on low difficulty for the rest of this playthrough. So here we go. As you may notice, I have 10 ammo in the nailer, and I have 33 nails, 10 shotgun shells. I'm ashamed of my words and deeds, but this is how it has to be. Your body's ready, but your soul is tormented, Fallon. Yes, many such cases, because like this game. Was it, I'd rather have my soul tormented than have to play another hour of this game. What were they thinking? There you go. There's my little impression for you. All right. So, yeah, we speed ran up to this point again. It was, believe it or not, moving that one cot that was in front of the bookcase or whatever, you know, because I spent an unreasonable amount of time figuring that one out last time. All right, so we're going to turn this on, if I remember right. Okay, that doesn't work. We're going to turn this on, and then we're going to get attacked in just a moment by one of those spider guys. But this time, we actually have ammo in our gun. Yeah, he's going to come around the corner. Oh, he's on the ceiling. He's literally on the ceiling. Do you see that? He's literally on the ceiling right now. I did not notice that. I did not notice that. Interesting. All right, well, let's go grab it. And then here it comes. Yep, okay. Oh, cool. I can't see what's going on. It's nice. All right, yep. We are officially heavily wounded. So we're going to use our first aid, and then make sure we use that. All right. Another thing that I changed is that I have... all right. I have the control stick set to 3D motion rather than tank controls, and then the D-pad is tank controls, so that I can dodge around. I was playing on normal. I am playing on a sad, pathetic little boy mode right now. So that's me. That's what you're getting. I'm playing on the easiest mode possible. All right, to unlock the cells, first ensure the selectors on the electrical panel are properly set. Then pull the lever over the pit. Okay? So we gotta go do some electrician stuff. All right, let's do it. And we just know this guy's popping out at some point. Let's see. Hey, is this a reference to legendary mega hit game, Silent Hill Downpour? Like, is his design, is him being in there, is this a reference? Was Murphy Pendleton himself here at some point? Yeah, Fallon, the thing I have gotten, I've been led to believe this game is like, because I think one of the criticisms, I guess, of the previous game was that it was a little too easy. So they decided to make this game mega hard to compensate. I mean, the thing that I found most easy about the original game was that the stalker enemy, you could literally just, like, it played a musical sting every time you had the stalker in the room with you, so all you had to do was just leave the room and come back and it would despawn the stalker. So Yeah. All right. Let's use our ever useful pliers to crack this open. Hope we keep the pliers through the whole game. We got some wire for something. Okay. Hang on a second. So L is not good. Pac-Man is good. Okay. L not good, Pac-Man good. So what does that mean? Does that mean... What does that mean? What do they mean by this? I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. So we got a Pac-Man symbol. It's like a circle, but then it kind of flares out, and then there's like the bottom there. And then there is this L. And there's a square. Is it the shapes? Like, is it saying if there's a triangle shape anywhere, yes. If there's a square shape, no. Like, what is the thought behind this? So do we just eliminate all the squares? Do we eliminate anything with sharp edges? Like, if there's a sharp edge, it's a no-go. But then that one, okay, that one has triangles. Let's try that. Let's try that. See if that does it. Okay. No? Okay, that didn't do it. Alright, back to the drawing board, I guess. Yeah, it's electronically locked. Is there... It's got to be over here that we influence. Oh yeah, by the way, if you go over here, look, there's a dude down there. Too dark to see the bottom, but yeah, he's probably going to attack as well. This game loves just throwing a giant horde of enemies at you every single time. Maybe this instead? Like, I'm not entirely intuiting what this clue is supposed to indicate. Real scary hours. That's right. But don't worry, we're playing on little baby man mode now, so it's not going to be as scary. All right. So these are like the quadrants. Yeah. So is it if there's anything in the corner, it's not acceptable? She was running real fast. What if she was a hedgehog too? And what if she had a big hammer? Like, wait a minute. She does have a hammer, look. She does have a hammer. And I bet it's something like a Pico Pico hammer. Did this game rip off Sonic? I need a manlet Thorin opinion on that. Nope. Okay. Imagine other games that aren't Sonic the Hedgehog, seriously. SMH. SMH. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this bottom part, is it saying just like anything that makes that bottom part is not good? Like, we have to go with everything that's not have anything in the bottom? Like, I'm so confused with this. The clues in this particular puzzle, that ain't it. Did that do it? No. Okay. Let me flip over there. Let me try that. No. What am I missing? What am I missing? I just don't get it. And it says to unlock, first ensure the selector on the electrical panel are properly set, then pull the lever over the pit. Right. Got it. But what exactly does that mean? All right. My original theory appears to not be correct. So, future theory. So, my original theory was we have to, like, select the ones that keep this area open, white, and then select this that keeps the area. So it says if this area isn't covered, it's not good. So, is this like an example? Saying, like, if these areas are covered, not good. If this area is covered, good. The problem with that, unless we can't, like, cut some of these, can we? Okay, no. Got it. Ooh. Ooh. I understand over for game puzzles. I mean, I'm usually pretty good at them. This one, I'm just gonna say, there's nothing I can do, dude. This is bugged puzzle mechanics. And I'm just going to keep, like, racking my brain to figure out what they want out of this. This area isn't covered, it's not good. Yes. Yeah, I mean, this is a convent full of evil nuns, so, you know. Oh, man. I mean, that's close to... But, like, that doesn't satisfy this at all. Unless... I mean, you're supposed to read it like that. You're not supposed to read it upside down. Because that doesn't make any sense. Oh boy, that's hard to turn properly. Okay. So what? So it's fitting that it's in the shape of an L because I'm taking a big L just trying to solve this puzzle here. There's white up in the top right, and then it's a blank in the bottom. Blank in the bottom is okay. But that doesn't make any sense because none of these satisfy that. Like, none of them do. So, what... Yeah, this puzzle... I just don't feel like I've been given enough information to solve this puzzle. Did I already try this configuration? Probably. You know what? Let's see. That did not work. Okay. And I love that my reward is going to be getting swarmed by more enemies for solving this puzzle. Or are we going for if it has a triangle in it? Let's see. Triangles are okay, squares are not okay. Is that it? Am I overthinking things? Let's see. No. Doom 3 design? Yeah. Well, I mean, literally, because you have to keep your light out or else you just die. Like, I just die. What? Now, for some reason, standing over here doesn't kill me. In the dark. but if you like take a inch into the darkness in other areas, you just like get murked. Oh, overthinking a game? Oh my goodness. Unfortunately, my name is not Bob. So it's not triangles, apparently. Maybe do the things that aren't triangles? If that's the case, I will just... A Gears of War design? Yeah. Okay, that appears to not be the case. He misses the krill. Did you know? Do you realize that I have never played a Gears of War game? Because I have never owned an Xbox console in my life. Let's see. I was a Sony guy, and the last Sony console I've purchased was the PlayStation 3, if that says anything. Yep, it's true. It's true. I have never played a Gears of War game. It's on everything now? Well, if it's on Steam, potentially. Relatable? Thank you. I'm a relatable man. I try to be. Oh my gosh, what? You got an Xbox One this year? Oh, wow. I mean, I've played on Xboxes. I have friends who have them, and I've been to their houses and played on them, but I have never owned one myself. I do have a Switch. That is the latest console I have. Let's see. What is going on here? Resident Evil of Warhammer 40k, essentially. Okay. I mean, I love Resident Evil 4. I know Gears was heavily influenced by RE4. Obviously, like, Dead Space was going to be an entirely different game before RE4 came out. It was rumored to even be like a System Shock sequel, if I remember correctly. See, this is where I need like a BioShock Infinite, where they just tell me the answer after a certain point, or like Veilguard, where you open the interface for the puzzle, and the player is like, "Oh, I bet I should put this orb in here." Oh, you just bought one of the Dead Space books? Was it the Unitology prequel one? I can't remember all the books, but I remember that one, where it's like it talks about not Hubbard. So if this, I wonder if that sheet of paper I have tells me how to answer this. Is it Dead Space Martyr? Yeah, I think that is the one that's about like where Unitology came from. Is it, if anything is covering this, it's wrong. Let's but everything is covering that. Everything is. It makes no sense. No, still doesn't work. Would you guys hate me if I just like looked this up at some point? Because this is just ridiculous. I am not getting this at all. And like, I just, I played, I keep forgetting the name of it. It was the Silent Hill like that came out earlier this year. And that game has some whack crazy puzzles, but me and my friends, like, we got through it. But every puzzle in that game was like, that's so clever. I loved that game's puzzles. That game, oh my gosh, I wish I could remember what it was called. Post-Trauma. Post-Trauma. Yes, finally. It's the game where you're the Japanese guy on a train at the start. That game had some awesome puzzles. I'd say core flaw with it is that every zone had like 2 enemies in it, and once you killed them, that was it. And also the plot didn't make a whole lot of sense. It's okay, look it up. All right, we're gonna... All right. In addition to me playing on Baby Man difficulty mode, I'm gonna be just looking it up, dude. Okay. Oh, okay. I just want to say here that going into Google and typing Tormented Souls 2, the first thing that comes up is Tormented Souls 2 prison puzzle. So this indicates to me that this is, I am not the only one to run into this. Okay. Okay, according to this is the answer. So this needs to point this way. This needs to point this way. And that needs to point that way. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So this needs to point that way. That needs to point that way. That needs to... I'm trying to reverse engineer this. Like, why? Why? Why does it work like that? Let's see. Okay, it works. Cool. Oh, we got some more nails for the nailer. Now, I am going to get attacked any second now, I know that, so I'm just ready for that. Yeah, I would have been on that for the next hour or so. It's scary if the puzzles don't make any sense. You're right. What if, like, you know, the real incomprehensible horror is this game's puzzles. I'm gonna have like one of my friends come in dressed up like Noah Wildberger from the first game and be like, you have to keep playing this game. And I'm like, no, don't make me play this game anymore. Oh, okay. Okay. Free damage there, thanks. Come on. Alright, and then we'll hammer him. Alright. Worse when the answer is right in front of you and you don't get it. Yeah. H.P. Lovecraft could describe... Yeah, it was just a puzzle he couldn't figure out. Seriously. A phone book page. Oh, yeah, because there's a phone upstairs. Alright, this guy's gonna bust out now, alright? I mean, it just makes sense. No? So all this for a page from a phone book for the phone puzzle upstairs? The SH1, the limb count puzzle? Oh. Okay. So 1041 dash dash. Is that... There is no map for this place. Got it. Is that it? A phone book? What if we have to go into a payphone and then we get attacked by Adam Levine? What do you think about that? What if he's the actual antagonist of this game? Look, it's a church pew, see? Because religion bad. Organized... This game... has a bunch of religious iconography used in a negative context. Can you believe that? All right, all right. Silent Hill movie aesthetic. Where they decided to make the cult like Southern Baptists. All right. So we know what to do with the phone now, potentially. Where was phone again? Giga Chad move with the physics. Yeah. They got to make that work right. Where was the phone at? Like, it's great that you put little question marks in places, game, but I would really like to know where the puzzles are at. Yeah, I changed her into the Hot Topic shopper outfit too. Way the West censored Yu-Gi-Oh cards because of religious imagery. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that's like playing the old Final Fantasy games where you know, if someone said they were gonna pray, it would be I was gonna wish. Like I'm wishing for this for you. So what does The Wire do? Hey, look, it's a highly rated show from HBO. Or was it Showtime? I can't remember. No. Where was that pesky phone? Was it over here? I think it is somewhere along... That isn't quite it. I think it's over here. I sure hope they didn't spawn like a bajillion more monsters, because, I mean, I've only got 45 more shots, okay? I only have 45 more nail gun shots. The woke left is attacking my supply of nail guns. I'm gonna need some more, alright? Oh yeah, I have been led to believe that we need to keep this brick wall in mind, and eventually we're gonna have a way to break this open, but it's not... It's another... because this game does apparently the same thing that the original does, and that the best ending is locked behind some fairly obtuse choices you have to make eventually. So we're gonna have to keep that in mind. Keep that in the back pocket, because eventually we'll be able to break through that. All right. I just realized my stream is off a tad. Hang on. Let's fix that. There we go. Huh. I've never had it be like that before. Like, not quite all the way there. Okay, that's better. I think that should be better. Where was that phone? I think it was on the second floor. I have this, like, memory that it was on the second floor. Elevator we don't need yet. And matter of fact, I think it was in the... yeah, we can go to the second floor from the library. Seems like in this game, if you're on the right track, you'll know because it'll have spawned yet more enemies. Yeah, OBS bugging out is the real. Oh my goodness. OBS has shifted you slightly. This is like the smash hit film Unfriended. Oh my goodness, yes. Man, I genuinely love movies like that, by the way. Like, for real. I might need to use something here. Wire. Cannot be used. Pliers? cannot be used. Hammer cannot be used. Okay. Well, what? I might need to use what here? What? I've got a phone book page. My streaming software is haunted. Oh, interesting. Oh, they have the whole answer here. So it's 10, 4, 0. The entire Paranormal Activity series. Oh, yeah, yeah. 3? I think it's a 3. Or is this meant to be read? What direction is this meant to be read? I mean, it doesn't matter because apparently we don't have a dial to dial this with. Where would one get that? Okay. Yes, and it has spawned several copycats. I love me some absolute slop of found footage movies, and I watch many of them. And yeah, there's been several unfriended ripoffs in the past few years. That's me going gobble 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 with all the awful found footage movies that were probably made on like a budget of maybe $1,000 or less. And they all end up on Tubi, which is the greatest streaming platform. Not even close. So cool. Shall I eat the fruit, the flesh of thy sons, the Lord hath given thee. Friend request is another good one. Oh, I don't know if I've seen that one. Okay. Tubi is a hero in this house. That's what it is. The towering wooden statue of a nun. I watched the entirety of the original Earthworm Jim cartoon with my daughter on Tubi. Good times. Very good times. The forceful presence of Mother Lucia. All right, there's gotta be a door somewhere that I can unlock all with, well, no, I don't have the crown key, but the wire. We gotta be able to do something with the wire. Like this door here, right? Can we use the wire on it? The pins are holding the bar in place. No. Pins. Can we use the wire down here? The item cannot be used here. Okay. Can we hammer them? No. Can I use the nail gun on it? No. If I ever get the shotgun, I'm going to be loaded for bear, at least. My favorite part of survival horror games is where I'm wandering around, not sure what to do, because the context clues are not there. Gonna be honest, my evaluation of this game so far is that it is not quite as good as the first one. I have a lot more fond memories of playing the first one. It feels like they made it way too hard just because, and there's been several points where I've just been flat out stumped. Like you know, this fun thing over here. Where I think I spent like 30 minutes trying to figure out where to go next, and it was this thing we had to move. Okay, so that's locked. Chapter house. We don't have the ability to go into the chapter house yet. In the original, the finite number of monsters led to a lot of running around empty rooms. Yeah, yeah, I do remember that. Well, I was saying earlier too, it's like the game had a stalker enemy that when you went in, it would play a song, like you'd hear the stalker's theme, and all you had to do was leave the room and come back in, and it would despawn it. So it's like you never encountered the stalker once in the game. Okay. All right. So we know that's locked. We know that's locked. And Chapter House is locked. The Lady Cloister, the chapel is locked. We've pretty much done everything we can in the basement up to this point. And then upstairs, we have that lady chapel we can't get to. There's something in the library. That's the phone. Matron's office. The South Corridor. What is that up there? Have we been there already? Yeah, I think we have. Yeah, that's where we just were, I think. So, yeah. Man, I am at a loss. I am at a loss for what to do next. I know what I can do. I can break these. Get some more nails. Yes. Love it. Our main thing that we're kind of low on is healing items. Yeah. See, our ultimate goal is to get this Kinitsugami ab blocker out of the way. He says, making a reference to a game that I think like 5 people played. Let's go around. All right, that's the north corridor, they say? Okay. And this leads out over here, which I already killed all the guys out here. Okay. Am I a Bethesda enjoyer? Not, I'm gonna be honest, not really. Like, I've played them. I have. For real. But I am actually glad more and more people seem to be seeing that, like, their games have been increasingly low effort the past few years. I mean, I think the last Bethesda game I played was Skyrim. Didn't touch Starfield, you know. Didn't play Fallout 4. Fallout 3 I was so horribly disappointed with. But I did play the hit game New Vegas. I do love me some New Vegas. Okay, I've just had a profoundly ridiculous thought. What if the cell with the monster who's banging on it, we actually have to go into? What if the game is that insanely designed that the thing that you absolutely should be avoiding is the thing that you have to do? If so, I'm like, what? All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna see. All right, and of course I immediately get hit with no reaction time allowed. Let's see if there's like a dial in here or something. Let's see. Okay, there's nothing in here. There's absolutely nothing in here. So letting that guy out was pure schmuck bait. As soon as nope. Todd trolled me. I got trolled by Todd. Wait, let's say this skeleton is far too big to be that of a regular person. So this is the prison for chunguses. This bed frame seems light enough to move. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? So there's something over here. Oh, what the heck? I'm jumping down a hole? Silent Hill 2 reference? All right, what do we got? Gosh. Relax, dude. Is this a boss fight? I'm getting like boss fight energy from this. The guy wants a hug. Okay. Yeah, we're lighting stuff. We're gonna get attacked. We're absolutely gonna get attacked. Well, I remember the first game had some really bizarre, obscure puzzles as well, so. Old stack jars emanate a nauseating smell. Okay. No need for haste. Mother Lucia's diary. Well, I want to read it. There we go. Mother Lucia's diary. No need for haste. Some mistakes require time to be rectified. The Wildberger sisters are coming. I can feel Nautilus radiating more intense, malevolent energy as he senses their approach. Nautilus? Worry not for haste, Nautilus. All will come to be in due time. The League of Legends character, Nautilus? Is this? Oh my good. That's the real horror. We're gonna have to deal with the League of Legends community. All right. What? Okay. Oh no. The skeletal remains of a person who was crucified still hang from the cross. I can't imagine their suffering. Their torment, you might say. Perhaps their soul, even. I wonder how long these bodies have been in this horrible place. I wonder too. They've even got like that, like the stomach cage that the one in the beginning had. Makes one wonder. Oh boy. Camera angles are getting all freaky. What the heck? Oh no, we're gonna have the otherworld mechanics again. Is that the freaking Necronomicon? Cursed book? Wait. Put the Bible there. There we go. Alright. What's that noise? Oh! Oh, we like... Active... What? Oh, there's... Okay, just regular dudes. Well, I'll just dodge them and get out of here. I am not interested in fighting you guys. I'm a-going home. Now, did that activate the other things or no? So let's see, what's in the curse book? A book covered with stitched human flesh. So it literally is, hey look, there's an ear. It's an audiobook. Oh, I don't know why that was funny to me, but it was. What do I do with this book? I don't remember any place to put a book. Like, okay, I did a thing. Okay, we gotta be a little bit more cautious now, I guess. Oh, it's moving. Okay. Like, this is very unsafe. Who designed this place? Wait, is there anything like back here? No, I can't even go that way. Got it. Okay. All right. Well, that's that for the prison, I guess. But I still have no clue what to do with this book. Unless I'm like, what if I like wrapped the barbed wire around it? Wait, can I use the pliers in the wire? No? Okay. I don't know what to do with this book. I haven't run into anything that seems like you could put a book anywhere. I know we can't get over there yet. Todd, I take back what I said. Fallout 3 is better than New Vegas. It has a much better storyline, and it is a lot more nuanced. So if, you know, please bestow your gamer inspiration. And you're right, I am a degenerate. So we have this cursed book now. What is one supposed to do with the cursed book? Does it open this door up? No. Nautilus. Oh, there's like tentacles everywhere. Is the bad guy in this game like an octopus, like a kraken? Because it was like some sort of weird like mutant man in the original, I remember, like, because there was like 2 whole boss fights, and he was the final boss fight, but he wasn't much of a boss fight, if I remember correctly. All right, it's been a while since we saved, so let's go ahead and save. The iconic Todd Hour line. Yes. Here did you? I too am a weird mutant man. We all are before the power of Todd. Yeah, legit. What are we supposed to do with this book? I don't put it here, do I? No. Is there something in the library? It is a book. Let's go to the library and see. We're gonna go through the kitchen, which I kind of feel like we've done everything doable in the kitchen. right, library is over here. And then this door here, like, yeah, that doesn't do anything. And we can't, as far as I can tell, like, open the book. That would be my first thought. Can we open the book? We can't. Why? I don't know. The book covered with stitched human flesh. We know this. This is known. But what do I do with that information? That is what I would like to know. This is gonna take us back out to that courtyard. Okay, the library is over here. So I'm just gambling on this meaning something. Yes, the forceful presence of Mother Lucia has been captured. Her forceful presence is everywhere. Come on. What's this? Cabinet is filled to the brim with old books. Okay. A book about medical procedures. Perhaps you should look up what to do with the book. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Again. I hate that I'm gonna have to, like, I've twice now had to give up and look up what to do. But this game is just not giving me enough context to understand what I'm supposed to do. It's like, the first game suffered from that a bit. But like this is considerably worse, it feels like. All right, I'm stopping to look here. So got that, get the cursed book. Okay, we have to return to the guy in the basement and give him the cursed book. I think that was the quest we were on. I remember now we were supposed to give that to him, but in the midst of all the nonsense, I totally forgot about that. All right, so we got to go back to the basement and give the cursed book to the dude. Got it. So if I remember right, he's over here. Oh yeah, and he's past that statue that is gonna try to attack us. Which I think it's this way. Yeah. All right, let's go give him the book.
I see you found a book. Give it to me now.
Take it. I don't want to hold it a second longer. This thing's cursed.
It is the holiest of books. You have no idea how powerful it is. The ancient secrets contained in these pages will allow me to speak with the dead. I can bring back the dead from hell itself.
Hey, we had an agreement. Remember?
Yes. You wanted to open the chapel so you could find your sister. Oh, yes. Here it is. I see. It's a powerful curse protecting the chapel door. Someone has gone to a lot of trouble to secure it. It says here, the only way to lift that curse is using the tears of a saint.
Where am I supposed to find the tears of a saint? Do they even exist, or is your book talking in riddles?
Oh, they exist. I can assure you. Although not necessarily in this world.
What do you mean?
In the convent, there is a museum where I used to study. It is a very quiet place. In there, you will find a statue. The statue of Santa Teresita. Legend has said that the statue has on occasion been seen to cry tears of blood. Maybe you should take a look. Take this. It's my key to the museum door. Now go. I have some reading to attend to.
Okay, we can open up the other door now. Very good, very good. Okay. And I'm gonna say that I'm gonna predict this guy is so overtly over the top evil that he's gonna be actually a good guy, because in the first game, Grandpa Noah was like, "Oh, I'm a friendly priest," and he turned out to be like the worst guy imaginable. So I'm thinking it's gonna be an inverse situation here. I'm gonna call that. All right, so we know how to get to the museum. I really hope they didn't spawn more monsters. I want this game to turn into a walking simulator. The same thing, my opinion of Soma. I think Soma legit would have been a better game if it was a walking sim and you didn't have to deal with monsters. All right, let's see. Huh? What? 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 Is this some kind of puzzle? In my survival horror game? Okay. Phew. It was just fiddling around until it worked, I guess. All right, we're in the museum, which, by the way, which, as a reminder, the basement has a torture museum in it. Which is a very cool thing for a chapel to have. This place looks like an old museum. Because it is. The statue is significantly damaged. That's a lot of damage! It's a disturbing painting of a woman looking into a mirror. But she looks into the mirror and her face is all freaky. The Brazen Bull of Phalaris, painted in the 16th century by Pierre Riot. This painting portrays one of the oldest known methods of torture in the world. The victim is placed inside a bronze bowl and a fire lit beneath them. The screams of the victim while they were burned alive were as bellows from a beast. Yeah, I remember the hit movie. Oh shoot, which was it was that one like Greek mythology movie with Mickey Rourke in it. Yeah, that prominently features in that. Sister Inquisitor. As I was returning to my chamber last night, I crossed paths with the Sister Inquisitor. She rarely shows herself in the convent, but when she does, she always heads to the Museum of Torture, only to disappear for days, as if vanishing by some blasphemous act of magic. She was walking toward me wearing that dreadful rotting hood that she uses to cover her face. Oh no, is this teasing our stalker enemy? I hurried past, of course, but I couldn't avoid the stench of her breath. The woman reeked of rot. It seeped through that filthy fabric and struck me square in the face. I barely managed to hold down my supper. This was a reminder. I must stay on the Lord's path. If I conduct myself with the proper decorum and do nothing to anger God or Mother Superior Lucia, perhaps I'll never have to come face to face with the Sister Inquisitor again. Okay. And what is this? The statue is holding a stone scroll in front of its chest. All right. Can we put barbed wire on it for some reason? No? What about that? No. Okay. I know, fella, that's my wife. This evocative painting depicts a saint illuminated by the Holy Spirit. How do we get down to the next floor? Oh, like that. Easy. Okay, we're going down the torture museum. The pools of blood in this machine swarm with vermin. Ooh. What's this? Oh, is this going to take us to the other side of the basement? I bet. All right, we're officially in the torture museum. The Judas Cradle. Approximate date, 16th century. This torture device was used to get a confession by inflicting pain. The victim was suspended by a metal belt and placed on top of a spike-topped pyramid. This would cause the victim's body weight to cause cuts in their genitals. It was not only painful, but humiliating. Oof. Hey, that's a dude. He's gonna get up eventually. The rack. Approximate date, 16th century. This popular... I love it. Read it like the shopping network. This popular torture device utilized a winch system to slowly stretch the victim. Oftentimes, this ended in dislocation or even dismemberment of upper or lower limbs. A dead body is tied to the rack. Okay. All yours for... Was it death by sawing? Approximate date, 19th century. Victims of this torture method were hanged upside down from a frame, their legs held open. An elongated saw was used to cut the victim up to their stomach. The victim would stay conscious during the process as oxygen continued to be supplied to the brain. Thus, they would often be in excruciating pain until death. What a cruel way to die. Yeah, that's... I remember that this is like giving me amnesia flashbacks, the original amnesia, because you go to that room that has all these different devices and stuff. The hanging cage. Approximate date, 16th century. Victims of cage torture were usually imprisoned naked in a suspended cage. These were commonly found in public places as a deterrent for the populace. Not only was the act humiliating, but victims usually spent weeks without food or drink. Most died from malnutrition or illness. Okay. Get your scissors and blades away from the wee... Yeah! Hey, I wonder if there's a wiki that has any circumcision speculations nearby. The wheel. Approximate date 13th century. This macabre method began by dislocating the joints of the victim's upper and lower body. They were then placed upon a wheel and made to spin continuously. The slow rotation would cause the victim to die a painful death. I felt an ache in my bones just reading this. Again, why does this convent have all this here? Like, seriously. What this? The strappato. Approximate date 15th century. Victims were bound with their hands behind their backs and suspended by a rope tied to their wrists. This would often lead to dislocation of the arms. These people were sadistic. Yeah. And what's this? The armchair of inquiries. Approximate date 15th century. This chair was used to interrogate accused criminals during the Spanish Inquisition. The victim would be strapped to the comfy chair naked to allow the metal spikes to penetrate their flesh. Worse still, the chair was often slowly heated to further burn the victim laboriously. No one expects the spiky chair. Sister Elizabeth's punishment. I cannot believe it. Sister Inquisitor has taken Sister Elizabeth away. It all happened so suddenly. I was lying in bed, listening to the quiet sound of rain on the window, when the door slammed open with explosive force. The Sister Inquisitor burst into our chamber, filling the room with the stench of decay. It's a Manlet Thorin's kind of woman. Without uttering a single word, the hulking woman lunged toward Elizabeth's cot. She grabbed the startled sister by the hair and dragged her out in the hallway like a wild animal, hauling its prey back to its lair. Sister Elizabeth's heart-wrenching screams echoed down the hallway until both sisters vanished into the darkness of the convent. No one offered help poor Elizabeth. I certainly would not attempt to stop the Sister Inquisitor in her duties. The morning after, in the refectory, Mother Lucia informed us that Sister Elizabeth had been caught stealing a holy relic and was sentenced to be burned in the brazen bull. She said, if God finds repentance in our sister's heart, the fire will not touch her. I pray for my sister. Uh-huh. Okay. Labad Religious Convent? Oh. Oh, we gotta hammer this, right? There we go. Let's see. Oh, well, Otherworld mechanic. I remember this from the original game. Yep, we gotta light all these. We gotta light our nether portal here. No? Is there a specific pattern? Maybe not. Or maybe yes, but we have to look for it. This whole area is like, that's a yikes from me, dog. What's that? Recording tape. Okay. The door has been unlocked. Oh, this goes out over here, does it? And what's this? A rotary dial. We gotta be, all right. All right, we gotta go phone somebody, I guess. We're gonna work our way back to the phone so that we can call whoever we need to call. This way, let me make sure I'm doing this correctly. Yeah, this is the fastest way to get to the library, it looks like. And we're gonna go over here. All this backtracking in a survival horror game. Oh yeah, yep. Oh, thankfully I'm invincible when I'm climbing up. All right, right? Yeah, I didn't take any damage from that. Nice. He can just maul down there. I don't really care. Unless he can follow me up here. Can he? Nope, he can't. Ha ha. Very good. Yep. You enjoy just being down there, buddy. I'm gonna go solve this puzzle. Alright. Rotary dial. 99% of the original game was exploiting animation timing. Yeah, it really was. It really was. Okay, we got the... What is it? Yeah, phone book. Okay. We're getting phone booked. So 104. Here is the thing. 104 blank blank. So we know it starts with 104. 104. Unless, hang on a second. Or is it... Oof, hang on. I need to get a piece of paper. I'm gonna analog write this. Alright. Because I want to make sure I get this right. Because we're like adding pieces to it. And we have like a couple different variants. This is interesting. This puzzle might actually be kind of cool. Hang on, I'm gonna grab a pencil. Okay, here we go. So, one side we have like a 1, 0, and a 4. And then it's like you would be led to believe that it's like a 1 there and then the dash dash, but then we flip it and suddenly... Oop, there we go. Let's add... Let's see. Zero... So, oh, it's an asterisk. It's pound sign 09. Okay. So pound 09. And hang on. Let's look at this again. Okay, 3. And what's that last one? Is it R? Wrong thing. That last one, we have like a dash dash down the middle. And then... 1, 2, 3. Unless I read this, unless I'm reading this wrong. I might be reading this wrong. You know what? Let me see. I'm gonna try R, see if that does anything. It did nothing. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try step plan B here. So we have dash and dash, and then it looks like a 0, but might not be. And then we have what looks like a 4, what looks like a 1, and a dash, dash. Okay. So let's instead of going this way and then this way, let's go left to right, and then let's go right to left. That might make more sense. So if we did right to left, the first thing becomes a 3. The second thing becomes an 8. The third becomes a 9. 3, 8, 9. Wait a minute. And then what about 0? It becomes a 0, I believe. Yeah, a 0 and asterisk. Let's try that. 3890 asterisk. Here we go. So 3, 8, 9, 0 asterisk. Oh yeah.
Are you there? I'm scared.
Oh, I'm just basking in my puzzle solution. See, I can figure it out if you give me enough clues. I still have no clue what was up with that puzzle down in the basement. What's this, a jade disc? Ooh, is this, an ornamented jade disc? Oh, where does this go? Where does the jade disc go? Oh, man. Is that for the chapter house? I bet it is. I bet it is. All right, let's head to the chapter house because I'm wondering. Because there's like a pattern to it, right? And there's a place for it to go. But where exactly does it go? Is the question I have. It doesn't go up to the bell tower, right? Because the bell tower... Yeah, that... Wait. Is this one of those over here that's locked from the other side? I need to remember. Okay, locked from the other side. So that would go to the west corridor, which leads down to the chapter house. Got it. So there's got to be like a second location you go to, or is it just the other world thing? Because this game's definitely going to pull the whole, you go through a mirror and you end up in like an alternate version of where you're at. We already got a little preview of that. So it's not there, it's not there. The chapter house is over this way. Okay. Through the, yeah, through here. Have I looked over here yet? Yeah, I have. All right, this is this in any way? No, okay. Okay, we're again left with a puzzle item whose use is not apparent because this game is terrible at actually marking down what goes where in what circumstances. Unless, no, there was that thing in the museum. Okay, the only question marks left are the one in the torture museum and then the one in the upstairs of the museum. So, a little confused about that. let's just make our way through the courtyard again. Cut across to get back to the museum area. This is not the right way. Okay, so we're here, I think. Oh, no, it is the right way. So we have the puzzle over here with the statue, and we're trying to figure out how to open the statue up to get this book. We do anything with this? No. We don't use the wire for anything. We don't use the pliers for anything. Okay. And we've looked at everything else here. Then we have the creepy torture stuff down here. I don't think there was a place to put a dial anywhere. Unless, well, I didn't finish looking around here. The Iron Maiden appears to have been used recently. Well, that's not good. Oh, more shotgun shells for a gun I don't have. Hey, look, it's a nun outfit. Ooh, a jade ornament. Ah! Brilliant statue of a melancholy angel. More nails. Sweet. Okay, okay. So hang on. Jade ornament. Combine. I see. Oh no, it's one of these puzzles. Okay. Okay, now we can get into the chapel once we've solved this puzzle, which is in the chapter house. Written by Frank Herbert. So we're gonna have to go to the other world later, I'm guessing. Alright, chapter house is gonna be this way. I'm glad we killed all the guys out in there in the courtyard, the approximately 7 billion of them, so that we can actually get across easily without being attacked. And then we're gonna go and see if we can open the door to the chapter house, which will lead us to more stuff on the second floor. There's got to be like a second zone to this. Because I saw this game is quite a bit longer than the first one by a significant amount. Okay. Oh, almost. Okay, I think we got it. Yeah, we got it. Got it. Okay. We did it. And is this going to open the door for us? Oh yeah, I'm not so concerned about saving either, because as said, I'm playing on little baby mode, and that mode auto saves every room you're in. Oh, great. So if we die, we just like start in the room again. I don't have time for a tea break. There's always time for a tea break. Come on. We got some nails. Hey, who left these bodies here? I don't know. If something crazy is gonna happen when I pick that up. I'm gonna get a set. Yeah, look at that. I dread to think where this hole leads. A disgrace to the order. Hey, that's Noah. That fool Noah. Did he truly believe that awakening such a vile demon would bring harmony to the world and raise himself to a higher power? Delusional old man, you are a disgrace to the order. I will be the one to bring light to this world filled with sin and corruption. I will be the one to awaken Nautilus. At least you did something right by forcing the birth of the twins. Even if you were a terrible grandfather, I will use your granddaughters to fulfill my destiny. So she's the even bigger bad than the big bad from the first game. Got it. All right, now if this game were good, it'd be like the OG Alone in the Dark, and it would let you like put something over that, because that game loved to do stuff like that, where it's like, oh, if you preemptively put something over it, you won't get attacked. All right, let's go grab it. What is it? A plant sprayer empty. Okay. Hey, what a shock. Huh? What? Huh? Wait, do I have to fight these guys? No way. Is this game forcing me to fight these guys? It is. Oh my goodness. What? It's like the animation's even goofed up. Oh my gosh, this is something else. I'm just gonna have to kite them around the room, the very small room that has very little influence to move around in. Okay. Oh, and I missed. Thank you, Auto Aim. Yep, okay. Jeez. I'm gonna lock in here and get this taken care of. And I don't think I have any healing items. No, I do. I have a Providone. It's a Provolone. But imagine if you're in this room and you don't have any ammo. Like, what do? And this game, like, if we'd done our regular playthrough, we would have had none. Like, this game, yeah. I have serious concerns about the design of this game. Yeah, it literally forced you to fight all these guys. Why? Why? That is wild. That is wild. It's Wild Burger. All right. So we have a plant sprayer. What the heck are we supposed to use a plant sprayer for? An empty plant sprayer with a top pump. All that for a plant sprayer. I have zero clue what to do with it. Like, I know we're trying to find some statue that like bleeds, but what exactly and where do you go from? Where have you come from and where have you gone? All right, I'm gonna just look this up because I am like slightly salty and slightly not sure what to do. All right, we're looking it up. We're looking it up. We have a plant sprayer. All right. Welcome back. I once again shamefully had to look up what exactly I was supposed to do. I did. All right, we're out of healing items too, by the way, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, we just had to have a combat room in our survival horror game where you're forced to fight monsters. Oh, no commentary over the next part of the plot? That's weird. So we got to go back to the torture museum, which is just funny every time I say that. Okay, fastest way to do that is to get over here. So apparently there is an answer to the puzzle of lighting to go to the other world. She was speechless. She's speechless. She doesn't have an eye. And the museum is around the corner here, right? All right, so we gotta find that there is a clue apparently to the trap door thing that leads to the other world, and I think it's somewhere over here. All right, let's look at the paintings again. Recently used Iron Maiden, lightly recently used Iron Maiden. There's a bunch of like blood writing on the wall. We can't look at it. It's interesting. It's a brilliant statue of a melancholy angel. It's an anime title, if I ever heard one. All right. All right, let's go back to the torture fun house. So apparently there's a painting that's supposed to suggest what we're supposed to do. And this leads out to the regular basement, which we cannot get across. Somebody's like autistic phone collection over there. I love it. Oh, okay. Alright, so this needs a certain configuration. Okay. And I gotta snuff out certain ones. There we go. Okay. She's going through. She's just like, you know what? I remember this from the last time I had to do this. Remember the last time I had to walk into a portal to hell? Torture museum on the other side. You in Silent Hill, son. All right. I don't even remember what that's from. I just remember that line from something. Oh, it's all gross and icky. It kind of looks like you're in a submarine, which I think is pretty cool. The aesthetics are on point. I like this. Hey, look, it's a scarecrow. With a weird mask on. This is the they're doing this to me at work tomorrow moment. Can I... Okay, can I spray him? No? Yeah, I hear a monster. Somewheres. Where's this lead? That's outside. Doesn't matter. Oh, what? That guy, I need to correct him. He is sitting in that chair incorrectly. We need to fix that. Oh, I hear it. Oh, cool. So, wait a minute. Oh, there he is. I thought so. All right. Oh, neat. You get led to a section where you're just gonna die if you don't, Nope, I'm dead. I think. Yep, I'm dead. This game is pretty tough even on the easy mode. My goodness. You are dead. Continue, because we're just gonna save it at the beginning of every locale we go into. There we go. There's a noose. Got it. Let's see. Can we go out the other door? I'm curious. Yes. Okay. The museum, other side. Oh. Oh. Well, cool. I do know one of the things about being on the baby mode is that you start to recover your health automatically when you're in danger. Alright, so we gotta move past that quickly. Got it. Oh, fun. There's a monster who we can't actually fight down here. Because the dark just collapses on you. Oh, cool. Acid spitting guy. Yeah, see, so we healed back up. We're back up to caution, I think, yeah. I literally cannot fight this guy because it's too dark. So I just have to, like, kite him. Okay. Or I just get... yeah. Alright. Dodge that. So we know that the monster guy is up top. Okay, we got some painkillers. That's nice, I guess. So let's explore down here a little bit. That is cool. Like, the aesthetics in this game are on point. The game design leaves something to be desired. It leaves many things to be desired. Alright. Okay, cool. And hi. 2, 3. Alright. And gotta hammer him. Gotta kill him. Okay, good. Alright. Can we get the scroll here? The statue is holding in front of its chest. Well, the arms look very weak. Can we, like, break its arms? No? Can we do anything to it? No. Okay. Just thought I'd check. Well, let's go the other direction, and we gotta lure... There he is. Okay, lure him out. And then we will start. Alright, come on. Alright. Yeah. Alright. I think I can, while he's doing his little anticipation, I can get him. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. And we're back into caution again. Oh, there's another one? There's literally another one. Okay, cool. Come on. There he is. Spit his acid at me. And then gonna make him attack. Now we'll go ahead and hammer him. And there you go. A simple way to get rid of your creepy spider mannequin leg monsters. I'm hoping that's the last one. What is this? What methods of torture did this person endure? Yeah, that's interesting. Got more painkillers. Ooh, Silent Hill 4 heads looking down at us there. That's cool. What's this? It's a deity statue of some kind. Of some kind. Okay. Nautilus, maybe? Alright, there's nothing to interact with there. We're just going down the Silent Hill hallway, and then we're gonna go back into the real world? Is this gonna take us to like a different location? Oh, it is. Weird. These must be the hands of the many people who were trapped here and died. Okay. Uh-oh. Shotgun shells. Painkillers. Blood-covered table is littered with instruments of torture. So where am I right now? I'm in a totally unrecognizable place. Oh boy. Great. Oh, neat. Are there 3 of them? There are 3 of them. Alright. Can I kite them? What is this? Oh, hey. Ornate stone heart. Cool. It's a little bit goofy. I'm just gonna tank my way through this, and let's go this way. Oh! Leads out here. Oh, to the torture room, I see. So what is this now? An ornate stone heart. A heart-shaped ornament carved from marble. Okay, what do we do with it? We put it in the bucket upstairs. The frame rate. Uh-oh, yeah, there was some weird stuttering. That's weird. I don't know what was going on there. All right. I think we're supposed to go do this. Do we put it in here? There's an empty basin. No. Statue is holding... Okay. Well, we have 2 painkillers now. That's nice. Okay. So what do we do with the ornate stone heart? What? Sheesh. I am, like, terrible at remembering what I'm supposed to do here. So I wonder if those guys are going to try to, like, be in this room or not. That would be annoying. Seems like no. Well, that's good. Let's go back here. And look around some more. So this thing here, something is up with this. Feels like. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Hang on. Let me guess, this guy's popped open over here. Because that was a mechanic, like the stuff that you did in one world affected the other. Oh yeah, look at that. What's this? A metal pipe. What is it for? A metal pipe that could be used as a shotgun barrel. You don't say. Interesting. Oh, okay. So when do we get the shotgun? Or have I, like, missed something? Okay, I just looked up where to go next, because I'm probably going to do the next part, and then we'll call it for now. But, I want to take care of that. So we have to go into the other room. Look out. And this thing over here. So I didn't think about this, but apparently you have to use your lighter to burn this. And blocked by thick bars. Okay. No, but this opens up the statue in the museum, I believe. Let's go check. So we gotta go back here. Wait, not through there. Other way. I'm left wondering if I could have gotten the shotgun a while ago and I, like, missed something. I will probably have to look it up. Because I feel like I'm like, bewildered by this game's obtuseness at times. Alright. So this should be ready. Okay, what have we got? Oh! We put the heart in here, don't we? Yep. Oh, blood. And I bet we use the plant sprayer to get the blood. And then we spray the Mother Chapel door with it. There's nothing left to do here? Okay. Or the Lady Chapel, that's right. Not the Mother Chapel. The chapel for the ladies. So we'll just cut across. Like, yeah, cutting across is the easiest way to get to that. Yep. So I am going to save, and then next time we are going to get into the Lady Chapel and see what's going on. So, yes, this playthrough is going a lot better so far than the previous one did, and mostly because of the big difficulty dip that is still, oof, it's rough. All right, that's saved. Okay, so next time, hopefully next Wednesday, we'll see. Well, no, not next Wednesday. But sometime soon, we'll play some more of this. I promise. So see you guys later, and enjoy the rest of your day.